This is really, really bad, i.e. we're getting hit with the worst drought since the 1920s and 30s.
We are the breadbasket of the world. The Central Valley grows everything that you drop on the ground, it'll grow. But it won't grow without water, and it won't grow without someone farming it.
Yeah, I don't know what I would do. I've been doing this my whole life, since as far back as I can remember. If it was when I was just a little guy and Dad had me hoeing weeds, this is all I've ever done.
Yes, we have a perfect storm, but we have a big heart, and we have the energy, and we're going to keep on going because there has to be hope.
We are now in the middle of a statewide drought. That is the declaration today from Governor Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Imagine your community without water, a basic staple of all living things, plants, animals, and people. We all bank on the fact that when we turn on our faucets, we will have water. It is a new day now, as a lack of rain, poor planning for a growing population, and environmental restrictions have collided to bring us disastrous news.
Ag service contractors would receive zero allocation for the coming year. That would be both agricultural large service contractors north and south of the Delta.
Communities throughout California are being brought to their knees with people out of work, children growing hungry, students disappearing from schools, teachers losing their jobs, businesses closing, and farmers letting their fields sit idle. Already suffering from the struggling economy and lack of farm work for its residents, the news of reduced water allocations was just one more blow to the small city of Firebaugh, California.
You know, nationally we're facing a terrible situation economic-wise. You know, we had the energy crisis, the housing crisis, we talked about the current economic crisis, and then you come here to Firebaugh and then you compound on top of that the chronic water situation, 3 years of drought, no employment, no business. We can't do anything out here unless we have water.
If we don't have jobs and don't have the water to keep those jobs here, then teachers will have to leave.
It's devastating to think that I might not have a job. I have a lot going through my mind. My dad just told me recently that if everything does not get worked out, I might have to stay home and go to college somewhere at a JC instead of going to my dream college of Cal Poly.
In neighboring Fresno County, Todd Dierdrich and his family have been farming their land since the 1800s, through 3 generations. Without water, the family will lose permanent orchards of almonds and will not be able to plant ground allotted for tomatoes. And his dream of ensuring that the farm is preserved for future generations will die along with his orchards.
And there's no room to cut back anymore. We've done everything possible to conserve water out here. We farm 1,600 acres out here, and it's nice to know this is my office, what I come to every day.
It gets pretty tough because my great-grandfather made it, my grandfather, he made it, my dad and his brother made it, and now here we are trying to figure out if we're going to make it or not.
Open space now planted with crops and maintained by family farmers and ranchers throughout the state will go to dust. Farmers like John Harris will pull productive almond trees, and along with the loss of trees will come a loss of jobs.
Yeah, it's really heartbreaking because people don't